If a person has a strong willpower, he makes even the impossible possible. Here is the story on willpower. It was about 1920s. There was a young boy from the Hungarian army who had only one aim in life. His aim was to become the best pistol shooter of the world. To achieve his goal, he worked hard day and night and practiced for hours. And the result was that he came to be counted amongst the top pistol shooters of his country. In 1938, by the time he was 38, he had won many shooting championships in his country, Hungary, and elsewhere. Everyone was sure that this right-handed shooter would win the gold medal in the 1940 Tokyo Olympics. But something else was in store. During an army training session, a hand grenade exploded in his right hand. In this accident, he lost his right hand, and with it, his dream of winning an Olympic gold medal also got shattered. He remained in the hospital for over a month, and when he came out, his world had changed. Now, his biggest strength, his right hand, was no longer with him. What would he have done if he had been a common man? He would have cursed his fate. He would have tried to get sympathy from people or started staying away from them. He would have got into depression or forgotten the purpose of his life. But that boy who had been dreaming of becoming the world's best shooter since childhood was made of different material. Unlike other people, he did not think that he had lost his hand, which he had spent many days on making into the world's best shooting hand. Rather, he thought, what if one of his hands had become useless? He still had another hand given by God, which was completely fine. And he resolved to make his left hand the best shooting hand in the world. And with that attitude, once again, he started practicing shooting and trying to make the impossible possible. After about a year, he reached the National Shooting Championship. After so long, seeing him there, the other shooters started praising his courage that despite so much, he had come to encourage them. The match took place, and to the surprise of the whole world, the man with the indomitable courage won the match with his left hand. Once again, it seemed that he could fulfill his dream of becoming the best shooter in the world and win the gold medal in Olympics. But misfortune followed him. Due to the World War, the Olympics Games of 1940 and 1944 were cancelled, and the decision was taken to hold 1948 London Olympics. Meanwhile, many new shooters stood up to prove their talent, and the Hungarian shooter that we are talking about had to compete with his left hand in the world-class competitions. But he was not worried about these things. He knew only one thing: practice, practice, and practice. He kept practicing day and night and went to compete against the best shooters of the world in London Olympics. His courage and patience were tested today, and he did not disappoint anyone. He passed the test. He won the gold medal. Friends, the name of that boy was Karoli Tekakax, and this unbelievable story of his is a big message for every person who gives up at the slightest problem. We generally give 50 reasons for our failure, but are unable to give a single reason for success. Friends, there is only one person in the world who can make you successful or unsuccessful, and that person is nobody other than yourself. Whenever you feel that something bad has happened in the struggle for success, then think about the one-handed pistol shooter and decide for yourself whether this is worse than losing one's hand. We cannot stop ups and downs from coming in life, but we can definitely control how we react when bad things happen to us. Therefore, no matter how bad the situation becomes, keep your attitude positive. Keep your focus on your goal and accomplish what you want.